Hi everyone, and it is Savvy Sexy Social Vlog every day in August, day 22. Have you ever wondered what your why is? And that would be your why for your life. We used to call it purpose, or more importantly for this particular group of Veda bloggers, is the why for our businesses. That's what we're going to discuss tonight. Hi everyone, I'm Alex and this is Tea and Transformation. Okay, so I want to talk about our why because I noticed that I've been talking a lot about our why and how our belief systems and what it is that we believe informs the way we conduct ourselves in our business. And I was very narrowly focusing on our beliefs around business and our place of our businesses in our community. And when I really sat down and started to think about it, I realized that I hadn't really talked a lot about our why. Now, I'm sure we all have our whys, but it's something in the circles that I run in, everybody's always talking about what their why is, how it informs their business, how it informs the life that they live, and yet it's something that I don't see a lot in the Veda posts. Now, that could be just because, I don't know, it's too personal to talk about. It's not really relevant on a day-to-day basis in our business. And while I was watching Amy's video today about building your platform, she talked about her motto for the business. And I think the motto that Amy has for her business embodies in many ways her why she's doing the business. And so it occurred to me that Amy's video on building your platform and talking about her motto kind of dovetailed right into what I wanted to talk about tonight, which is our why. And so what is our why? And there's three different ways to look at it. I'm going to post some videos. There's a TED Talk on it that I find very interesting. And I think I might post a couple of videos of people that I really look up to in terms of the success in their career and never failing to live their motto and their why despite huge walls and big adversities that were thrown in their path to still continue on in the work that they know is necessary for the world, will change the world, and certainly change them. So I'll let you know a little bit more about that a little later on. But anyways, it starts with, it's really easy for us to answer what we do. What do we do? And it's also easy to answer, how do we do what we do? I mean, after all, that's what we're all here for, right? We've all got Vlog Like a Boss. We think that having a robust and vibrant YouTube channel is going to help our businesses. And then we get to, why do we do what we do? Now, I was thinking about mottos and have asked a couple of people why they're in my life. Why are you friends with me? Why do you come to me as a client? And to see, what it was that they had to say and whether or not what I do and who I am have anything to do with the why that I do what I do and whether or not they match up. Does that even make any sense? Anyways, so I was looking at, what's my motto? So my motto for me at the moment, and it'll probably change and evolve as everything does, is practical pathways to a happier, more fulfilling life. But that doesn't touch on all of it. I mean, how does that mean? What's important for me is taking all of my metaphysical knowledge and experience and the certifications that I have and my psychic abilities and my mediumship abilities and to bring that into people's lives in a way that's meaningful and practical. Because again, if you can't use the information that you seek out, what's the point of looking for it? And so I've always taken that as kind of a motto or a way of doing business that embodied the practical. But also it's a way, I think that one of the things that I'm able to do, and it's certainly feedback that I've gotten from my clients over the years, is that my comments and the way that I deliver my comments allows people to examine their beliefs in a way that feels safe and exploratory, and that it's okay to kind of look at things, and it's okay to just sort of try on a new belief, like we're trying on a winter coat. You go up to the rack, you pull out a coat that looks right, it's the right price, and kind of you put it on, but it doesn't quite feel right, so you put it back on the hanger and put it back on the rack and try again. That's kind of the way that I look at inventing my belief structure, to find the things that fit with my why. Why do I do what I do? Why have I been a psychic for 45 years and practicing it? Yes, I'm old. I'm old. Halfway decent old, but old. And so those are all the things that I was looking at. And so the why we are the way we are, why we do what we do, why we do the business that we do, is our why is like a lighthouse. It is a beam of light that guides us to a happier, more fulfilling life in our day-to-day lives and in our career slash job. And I'm the person that I go to for this talks about it in terms of career, because that's his focus, and I'm talking about it in terms of our businesses. I've talked about triple bottom line businesses. The reason why I talked about that is because I believe it embodies into our business two very important factors. It embodies people and it embodies our planet. And are we contributing to it, or are we taking away from it? Do we treat our staff like they're just here to serve us and we don't really want to know them or know their lives or care about what they do when they get out of work at the end of the day? And our planet, are we a green business? Do we care about that? Do we think climate change is a hoax? Those are all really important questions, and they all link back to our why do we do what we do, because our why is going to inform our how, which is going to inform our what. So that's what I think is really important here, and why we need to look at our why. So that circle, the goal, I think Simon calls it the golden circle, and it is the what, how, why. And you start on the easy stuff on the outside and you work your way in. You talk to people, and why do they come to your business? And and I'm going to put his video on why in there, and you can follow it through and ask those questions. Ask the people that come to you. Ask your clients, why do they come to you and not the next door down the road? Or, that, so that if people understand your why. Because if you're not clear about what your why is, the people who come and do business with you, they're clear about why they're there. And it may not be an easy conversation for them, but if you keep asking them, if you keep asking your best clients, the ones who come to you the most often, you're going to find out what it is that they believe about your business, what it is about the way you do your business impacts them, that they know they can depend on you. And why can they do that? How do they know that? All really good questions. Anyways, I don't have a lot of answers. I just know that the work I do makes a difference in people's lives. It allows them to take a look at their belief structures in a way that's safe, maybe even funny a little bit, so that it's not so heavy, that it can be a much lighter experience of discovery and wonder. And then how do we take that and make it practical so we embody our why every day in our lives and to live our why intentionally? So that's it for tonight. I want to say thank you for listening. think I'm going to take a change, one of the other courses that I teach is Manifesting Your Soulmate. And I do that course based on gender. So I have a men's only course and I have a women's only course. Why? Because the conversation is different. That having been said, please subscribe, like my video, share it around. If you have people who are getting into business and they haven't done their work on finding out their why, please share this with them. I'm going to leave some more resources down below, a couple of TED Talks. And I want to tell you the person in business that I look up to most, other than Amy, is Werner Erhard, who started EST, now known as, then transformed into the Forum, and now known as Landmark Education. And successful? Yes. He's in his 80s and he is still teaching. And he is still amazing. And there are tons of his lectures that have been recorded years ago in the 70s and the 80s that people have put on YouTube. And I am continually amazed by his willingness to be authentic, to live his life with integrity, to recognize his inauthenticities, and to never, ever lose sight of his why. And I just admire the heck out of that man. So please subscribe, please like my video, leave your comments. Even if you don't like Werner, you can certainly put it down there. I mean, there are a lot of people who have issues with Werner Erhard. That's it for today. I appreciate you all, and I'm Alex. This is Tea and Transformation, and I will see you all tomorrow.